Games can be massive in terms of the amount of space you can explore. There are many innovative techniques for how this functions, and with a little procedurally generated gaming, one can grow to the size of a planet larger than the Earth. But how about we take it to the extremes and discuss 5 games that are larger than the Earth? Before we begin, please note that we will measure how vast these games are based on the size that you may explore in the game, not because it is observable in the real world. And make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can get notified when there's a new video. Number 5. Minecraft. The game, as we all know and love, will go down in history as a timeless classic among those who played it during the first golden age, and possibly the second golden age of gaming as well. Minecraft is a creator's dream come true. You can make a ton of products that you previously thought were impossible to make. But with a little know-how and the game's sophisticated features, it is doable. But we are not going to speak about how to make these things there, perhaps in another video. When we're talking about the sheer magnitude of the procedurally generated blocks, which can be linked to the size of the entire Earth, according to many who have investigated and are still exploring the game, the map of the game is as large as the planet Neptune. You can fit 57 Earths in Neptune, so just knowing that gives you a sense of awe for how amazing this game is. Number 4. No Man's Sky. Hold on to your horses. Before you dismiss this game, keep in mind that it is an example of how, when a developer devotes their full attention and effort to a game, it can result in an outstanding game that, with follow-ups to the first release, may become a wonderful game that will earn the developer's fans' love. Furthermore, there is more to the narrative of No Man's Sky that you may have realized. Therefore, we recommend that you do further investigation. So, where were we before? Right, rather than being a planet, No Man's Sky is a universe. It's no surprise that the game is larger than our globe because it allows you to travel across many planets with various components, animals, and flora. The game used to allow you to meet up with another player to build and develop things together. But with such a large cosmos, it's no surprise that players have a hard time seeing each other without inviting them to be their friends. However, players have been searching for the ideal planet to settle on and establish a planetary base. And with so many planets and worlds to select from, some have yet to find it. Now, if you can build a planetary base and call it home, you've effectively created a single Earth in your game. And with so many planets in NMS, that's pretty much it, right? Number 3. Star Citizen. Yes, this is yet another game that is scrutinized when it comes to a developer's ambition and approach to their craft. However, they, like Hello Games, must rise to the occasion and offer a high-quality game as they have already raised $250 million on Kickstarter. But they might be doing all of that and more. For the time being, Star Citizen is surrounded by hype and skepticism. Talks about its sheer enormity may be something to keep an eye on. According to some estimations, the game might be 400 quadrillion cubic kilometers in size. Saying that it's enormous may be the understatement of the year. There have also been discussions of upgrading the game with 64-bit technology and adding more star systems to SC. While no definitive findings are immediately available to current or future participants, they might just look at the additional information that specialists have provided on the subject. Still, there's no disputing that when Star Citizen is finished, it will be significantly larger than the Earth we currently inhabit. Number 2. Elite Dangerous. What else is there to say about this game? Elite Dangerous is a large game where you hear story after story about players having different adventures together in space. Some stories involve people being captured by a creature unknown to most players and then being left to their own devices, while others involve people being stuck trying to achieve something cool only to be rescued by players whose goals are to save those who are stuck. Everything may sound fantastical, but in a game like this, it is possible. Given that we've discussed the grandiose size of the stories, this game is unquestionably larger than the planet. If you catch our drift, games that use a procedural technique of creating content will undoubtedly surpass the size of our world in some way. Elite Dangerous is an excellent example of this, not just because of randomly generated materials, but also because they took the time to model the game on the Milky Way galaxy, which is the same galaxy in which we currently reside. There are 400 billion star systems and 42 cosmic zones to explore. Elite Dangerous is unquestionably a big game, but it's not all procedurally generated. Some artists have gone above and beyond their Call of Duty to curate some planets and celestial bodies to fit in with what we can see now, particularly star systems like the Alpha Centauri system, which is theorized to have habitable life. But enough about that. Elite Dangerous is a game that will give you full value of your time if you put your Explorer trousers on, with a galaxy based on science and measured together with Specialist. Number 1. EVE Online. Yes, this is the peak of all nerdy things. EVE Online has been in the game for so long that it has amassed a large number of players. Amazingly, a game like EVE can generate an economy as large as it does, with things like mining commodities, trading them, and even paying for our ships with in-game or real-world money, with space flights becoming larger as clans and commodities struggle over differing beliefs and objectives. There has been a lot of news recently, and it is fairly wonderful to look at. Let's get down to business. Astronomical units, or AUs, are a unit of measurement used in science to measure the distance between the Earth and the Sun. 1 AU equals 1.495-978-707-1011 m. Yes, we're talking about the scientific notations here. If anything, it's proof enough that whatever utilizes them is vast and unquestionably larger than the Earth. EVE contains 17 AU and 8,000 star systems. And if you want to know how big it is in kilometers, it is 249 7,000,000,000 square kilometers. As a result, EVE Online has cemented its position as one of the most popular games available. Good luck to traversing that. While it can be argued that these are just numbers that we can do because of math, you can still experience it in a virtual world and prove that it is unquestionably larger than the Earth, simply because the amount of time required to explore these worlds can be so large that it could take a lifetime if you account for everything in it. It's incredible how game creators can achieve this and entice individuals who yearn for adventure and exploration to continue further. Space enthusiasts and gamers that enjoy exploration, such as ourselves, are eager to try out these games for ourselves and experience the magnificent plot and fantastic experience that others have had. Will you be looking into these games and exploring them soon? Let us know in the comment section below. And we hope that you liked today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and press the bell notification. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Ciao!